Actually, this kind of makes sense when I think about it. Yes, the other ending feels better. Maybe that's the point. Because this is Dio's ending. He's by far, from what we've seen so far, the douchiest character of all. So it would make sense his ending is one that doesn't feel good. But it should feel worse than Clover's ending. That's what I want to say. Because if this ending feels better than Clover's ending, I'm going to be mad. Because Clover's ending should be good, but it was where everybody died. So hopefully this is worse than everybody died. The door ground open and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
Wait! Dio!
So this hasn't changed. Vi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. Hollowly. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio. No. I shook my head. I had to get to that door.
What are you doing, Dio?
No, he's going to try and open it.
Damn right I am.
But the results!
Like I need to wait for that.
Ah. Dio's BP was at 6.
We already knew this.
His opponent was Luna, and she is... well, she is as she is. Her vote would have defaulted to ally.
All he had to do was pick Betray.
And he'd have 9 points, right?
Excellent answer. I hope you remember to show your work.
I hated showing my work, by the way. Not showing my work was so much easier, because, like, at some point, things became autopilot, and I actually forgot how to show my work. Like, showing my work? Steps? Jeez, what are these steps? There was actually a point where I had to learn the steps again, for some things, because it's like, it just became so autopilot certain problems, and I wasn't even thinking about the steps. But anyways.
But Vi was Dio's partner.
And her BP was the same as Dio's. That means she has 9 now as well.
Exactly. It was 9 the moment we stepped out of the AB room.
Why? Why didn't you stop Dio from choosing Betray?
That's a very good question that I wish we could know the answer to.
You got the wrong idea, old man. This wasn't just my decision. We both decided to vote this way.
Is that true?
Yeah. I didn't have a choice.
You didn't? Because of you, Luna's BP is -1.
So? What, she's gonna die again? Zero can pump all the poison he wants into her. It's not gonna make a difference now. Besides, her bracelet's already fallen off.
You...
Then why did you try and stop Dio, Vi?
What? But I thought she didn't try to stop him. This dialogue sometimes is fucked up, I think.
I believe I heard you cry out, "Wait," as he headed toward the number 9 door.
Oh, good point.
Are you planning to wait for the rest of us? Did you just want to get your BP up to 9 to reduce your own risk?
Sorry, but no. The only reason I stopped Dio is because I needed to know what someone else voted.
Oh, really? So that's what it was.
Someone else?
But that would be...
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I feel so evil. I feel so evil. Thought so. Oh wow, Temioji allied? Holy shit, Temioji allied? Seriously? Temioji really allied? Why the fuck would he do that? Since when does he trust Kay that much? That's weird. Whatever.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
That... No. You betrayed me, Sigma.
I thought you were gonna betray me. Sorry.
Why?
What other choice did I have?
To keep your promise, you jerk!
I did that first. I'm sorry, but it said that was the incorrect thing to do. I blame the game, not me.
You liar! You're a coward! You don't care about anybody but yourself! All you wanted was to get out of here! You're horrible! I hate you!
Sorry, but I kind of had it coming. I thought this would happen, and, like, that's why I didn't want to do this. Why is this the corrector pathway? Damn it. Damn it, douchebag. It would be for your pathway. Wait a minute. Just listen to me for a second. Whatever I did, Dio and Phi were going to get 9 BP. The door would have been opened, whether I had 9 points or not.
So? All that means is that you picked Betray because you didn't want to get left behind.
Well, yeah, kinda. No, that's not it. It's not. How could we know if they would go get help once they escaped? I can trust Phi, but Dio's different. I didn't know what Dio might do to Phi after they went through that door. What if he turned out to be Zero Senior? So I figured that if they were going to escape anyway, I should go with them and make sure they...
Is that it? Is that your excuse?
Yes! Is that an okay excuse, maybe?
Liar! Liar! You're just like Dio! You're a coward!
I'm sorry. I am very surprised you picked Ally.
Whatever. Just fine.
Just fine? Am I really gonna be allowed to go out?
I was stupid to trust you.
No, you weren't. I feel so bad. I picked the trusting thing first. Clover, I heard a clang and turned. I'm guessing Dio's gonna kill us.
Sorry.
Or something along those lines. At least he'll kill me. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna be the douchebag ending.
I went ahead and opened it. Gonna have plenty of time to watch soaps on the outside, so I didn't feel like I needed to stick around to see how this little drama played out.
You're such a douchebag.
Dio! Dio!
Alright, lady and gentlemen, shall we? Why so serious?
This is... He could do a good Joker, couldn't he? Liam O'Brien.
This really isn't the time for hesitation. You both crossed the line you weren't supposed to cross. You betrayed your friends. Am I right? I'm right.
Phi didn't really, but, because she didn't really have a choice. I mean, she could have tried to trick you. She should have, but she didn't. She was more cowardly than treacherous. But, me? Yeah, kind of. Whatever.
But you didn't have a choice, did you? You had to survive. Isn't that the way an animal thinks, though? Don't get me wrong. I see the logic, but it's kind of animal logic.
Coming from you, I don't want to hear this.
Still, you made your bed. Now you gotta lie in it. If you're gonna be an animal, be an animal. Own it. The losers, the weak, throw them away. That's how nature works, my friends. That's life at its most pure. You get me? Now come on, hurry up and...
And? You got cut off?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Well, stay if you want. No skin off my back. Anyway, I'm out. Peace!
Wait! God damn it, Dio!
Tell me what you leapt forward. Dio faked left. Then dash strike, slipping around Temioji and through the door. But why is there a dash?
3, 2, 1,
Are we seriously not going through this door?
0. The number 9 door is closing.
Do they normally say that? Does the announcer normally have that voice? Like, do you normally voice these lines? I feel like they don't, but I could be wrong.
Let's go, Sigma!
But
Shut up! Just do it!
I looked at her slightly confused. Before I could respond, her hand closed around my arm like a vice. She hauled me bodily through the open door. Oh shit, I'm actually getting through! This is the first time ever! Holy shit! I get to see the other side of the door! Holy shit! I thought this wasn't gonna happen until, like, the true ending or whatever. Feels so wrong, though, betraying Clover, but I guess that's the idea.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Sigma! 5! Dio! Open up!
We've never seen that happen before. Somebody tried to pound on the door asking for the other person. Of course, it happens when we get through, though. That's just how it works, right?
Open this goddamn door!
Temioji's voice was muffled by a thick steel, but I could still hear his desperation and anger. I tried to ignore it. This is trippy. Never been on this side before. We're gonna get killed by Dio, aren't we? That's how this is gonna end? So we're going up? Is this gonna be like floor C? Or something? Or is this just the exit? It wouldn't be that simple.
Alrighty then. Here we are.
Is that a hallway?
Only one way to find out.
Just as Fi had guessed, on the other side of the door was a wide hallway. Unfortunately, it seemed to stop in a dead end. It took only a second to find a familiar-looking door on the left side of the hallway. Okay. We opened it and stepped inside. And then we're back in the game. Right? Right? Oh, Zero! I love you. This Zero is so much better than the other one. This is perfect. This makes sense because there was a door leading, you know, out apparently that didn't actually. Yeah, there was a door leading outside in this room that we never really opened, but now we're going through it. So anybody, anytime somebody ever went through the number 9 door, they're gonna just loop back into here, which means in all those other pathways, anytime Kay or Clover escaped or whatever, they just end up looping back to here. That's perfect. Oh my gosh.
This must be the prep room.
It's a room we've already been in.
I think I searched this place with Dio and Luna.
Dio is right here. Why would you say it like that? Are we not stuck in here? I thought we are. Well, this is probably just another one that looks like it. Oh, you mean this isn't the same room? It should be the same room. That would be hilarious. You really think you would have been able to get to something on the other side of the number 9 door?
Hold up. You know about the one on floor B2?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I visited it with Temioji when we were looking for Quark.
Huh.
So you know that the pressure in here is a lot higher than the pressure outside?
Indeed. What?
Oh, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I just say what I'm talking about? The air inside this facility is kept at a higher pressure than the air outside. Apparently, they're doing it to keep the virus from getting in. If you're leaving, you have to lower the pressure until it matches what's outside. This room is where you prepare for all of that.
So, is this the same room or not? And if it is the same room, can we still get out? I made that whole speech about how hilarious this was, but it might not be a joke at all.
See those suits over on the wall? They keep you from getting infected once you're outside.
Alright.
You have to put one on before you can go into the pressure exchange chamber downstairs.
Alright. How do you know all that?
Luna told me.
Really? So Luna knew. Wait, why did Luna know all that?
Apparently, it was all in a manual she found in a room we searched.
Sure it was. Actually, yeah, it was. Now that I think about it, I was already in this room. It was. This is... Whoa, wait. Go back. You said there's some kind of mysterious virus out there? Well, duh.
Well, I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I think it's that Radical 6 thing Alice was talking about. Don't quote me on that, though.
That sounds bad.
Well, we've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's get those suits on and head outside.
Assuming we can, question mark?
No argument here.
So it's not a big joke? I thought this was a big joke. Aww.
Let's do it.
Can't be this simple, though. We climbed into the protective suits in silence, then headed down to the pressure exchange chamber. Oh, here's a theory. What if this room connects to the other room? Like, it connects to the one on floor B. That would still make it a joke then. With a quiet hum, the process began. I could hear the soft hiss of air leaving, even through my helmet. There was nothing to do until it finished, but wait. Then, out of nowhere, Dio spoke up.
I never thought I'd succeed so easily.
It took me a moment to realize his voice was coming from the speaker in my helmet. Oh shit, does he not realize there's a speaker? Is he gonna divulge some secret information? Apparently, the radio is designed to activate automatically. You mean getting out of here?
You're thinking too small. I guess I can tell you who I really am.
Oh, really?
What?
You see, the thing is, I'm a hero.
You're a hero?
I was sent here from far away to save mankind. What? Too surprised to speak?
Dio, I think maybe you should calm down a bit.
We're all excited to be getting out of here, but...
Oh, never mind. You're clearly too small-minded to understand.
Yeah, he's part of... I was wondering if he was just an assassin for the Myrmidons, or, like, part of the Myrmidons itself, but it seems like he's part of it, like, the way his mindset works, I think. We were still going back and forth when the quiet hiss of air escaping slowed. And stopped. A door at the end of the room slowly ground open. And going through it, we walked through to find ourselves in a nearly identical room. Oh shit! I was right, it is a joke. Okay, so I was right. Good. After 2 more decompressions, the last door finally opened. Oh. And then the last door leads to what? So it's not a joke? Or is it? I'm not sure yet. Oh shit, it's not a joke. I stepped outside and gasped. We saw a preview of this in Alice's, in our little flash forward in Alice's pathway. And I think we saw a little picture of us on the moon or something, like whatever it was. But yeah, like where are we? And why is there a red planet in the sky? Anyways, I stepped outside and gasped. A dark landscape like none I'd ever seen lay spread out before me. I couldn't help but stare. What the hell?
Looks like a desert.
I can see that. The question is, which desert?
I don't know. I can tell you what day it is, though.
Oh, really? Huh? 31st?
Look. The moon's red. See? This must be a total lunar eclipse.
Predicted that. Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that in the lounge.
During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset. Do you remember when the next total lunar eclipse was going to happen?
The 31st. But this has to be many years in the future. Yeah, December 31st this year, so New Year's Eve. That's what the magazine said, at least.
Well, there you go.
So today is December 31st. Wait, shit. If I got grabbed Christmas morning, and that means I've been here 6 days?
Looks like it. We should get to the nearest town.
That looks so funky. Okay, and where would that be?
There has to be one around somewhere. Even deserts have some towns, whether they're in the Mojave, Sahara, or Gobi. It's not what I'm worried about, though.
What are you worried about?
Forget it. Doesn't matter right now.
Oh, come on. Tell me. I'm curious now. Impossible as it might seem, I could have sworn I heard her frown.
I'm worried about whether or not there are any survivors. If Alice was right about the virus.
Are you saying humankind might be extinct? What the hell? No way, that's impossible. A whole species can't just die out in 6 days, that's...
I hope it's not the case, of course, but there's the possibility.
Of course, it's not just 6 days, it's been much longer. We know that because Temioji is most likely Junpei.
Whatever. We should get moving. There's still 4 people stuck in there, including Quark. We need to find help and come back for them.
Okay. I turned to take a step, but then Dio killed me. There was a rough crackle over the radio, and the sound of someone falling. I turned back around to see Fi on the ground. Hey! Are you alright? What happened? I ran over and helped lift her back up. She fumbled for a second, then clambered to her feet.
Where are we?
What? Her voice was low and rough. Huh?
I see.
What?
This timeline.
Oh. You and your time jumping. You're a time-traveling robot. Alright, so what trippy shit's gonna happen now? Timeline? She didn't respond. I was about to begin a more irate line of questioning when she suddenly grabbed me by the shoulders.
Hey, where's Dio?
I don't know. Dio? Oh yeah, I haven't seen him since we got out. I'm sure he was with us when we left.
Shit. We need to split up and find him.
Why? Why?
Because he needs to tell me something.
Oh really? Why not? What?
Don't tell me you forgot.
Forgot what?
Wait, maybe not. He must not have made this jump.
You're talking about the... Okay, so I'm assuming we're in a timeline... Okay, here's a random guess. Not a random guess, but you know, a complicated, convoluted explanation of what might be going on here. Go back to the timeline where Phi and Sigma already talked about Schrodinger's cat. During the end of that pathway, they found, it went to be continued because I was about to say who the bomber was, right? I'm guessing after I said who the bomber was, because Phi already had 9 BP, someone stole her bracelet to get out or whatever. But when that happened, maybe there was a time jump. And so she's thinking, did Sigma make the jump or not? So this isn't that Sigma? So that's probably what's going on right now, I'm guessing. She wasn't making any sense. And she probably needs to find out from Dio, what, one of the bomb passwords? He wouldn't be the bomber, would he? That would be way too simple. And that wouldn't really make sense. Like, why did he decide to bomb in the other pathway and not in these ones? It wouldn't add up. Makes more sense if it's someone like Luna. I'm guessing.
Damn it. Look, forget about that. Just find Dio.
Okay.
I'm going over to that hill. So you take the other direction.
Sure, boss. Okay. But you'd already taken off without waiting for my answer. I watched her for a few moments, confused before turning and heading off to look for Dio myself. Damn. Don't see him anywhere. Where the hell did that guy go? I was looking around, trying to decide where to go next when I heard them. Heard what? The signal must have degraded, but I could still make out a few words. Oh, over the radio?
What the hell are you doing?
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Answer me, Dio.
Okay. Their voices were cutting in and out, but I'd heard that last word clear as day. Dio. So she found Dio. Sounded like Phi had found him. I spun around and took off in her direction.
Is that a transmitter?
Transmitter?
See.
I see.
Phone home,
You're phoning home. E.T. phone home.
Bet free soul's anxious from you.
Bet Free the Soul, which works with the Myrmidons, is anxious from you? They're anxious because of you? Or something?
How do you know that?
Because she's been in another timeline.
I know everything about you. Oh, you're the Myrmidons.
Yeah, with the Myrmidons. Thought so. Already knew that, though. The transmission was getting clearer. I had to be getting closer.
Never mind that. I need to ask you something.
Okay. What's this gonna be about?
What's the password for the number 0?
For the number 0? For the number 0 bomb? Is there a number 0 bomb? Is Dio the bomber? Please don't make Dio the bomber. Like, that'd be so stupid and so simple and devoid of, I don't know. Like, and why would he bomb in the other pathway but not in this one? Whatever. Number 0.
The hell are you, man?
I'm no man.
Who the hell are you, man? I am no man.
How the hell can you crack jokes right now?
You haven't given me my answer. What's the deactivation code?
Oh, shit. Is he really the bomber? Are all the bad things because of him? Like, that's way too easy. Fuck.
Hey, what are
Maybe he set bombs in places we never found them in these pathways? I don't know if that really makes any sense. Anyways, shit! That didn't sound good. I sped up and quickly crested the hill in front of me. There they were. Stop! I went down the hill as fast as I could, half running, half sliding. With the suits on, I couldn't tell who was who, but I had to stop them. And then... I clambered to my feet, slightly winded from my ordeal. The suited figure I'd slammed against lay on the ground next to the other one. I moved over to peer through the visor. Dio. Good. His eyes were closed, almost like he was just sleeping. My tackle must have knocked him out. That's right, go Sigma powers.
Thanks. That was a close one.
No sweat. What's this transmitter you were talking about?
You heard, huh?
Yeah?
Well, it's right over there. See that briefcase-looking thing? He was trying to use that to get in touch with somebody.
Oh, really? Where the hell did he get it?
Probably had it hidden somewhere.
Wait, hidden? Are you saying Dio's been here before?
Yeah, probably. My guess is he came here, hid the transmitter, and then snuck into the building.
Snuck in? I wasn't quite sure what to make of that, so I decided to take a closer look at the transmitter. There was a screen on the upper part with a bunch of numbers that looked, well, like nothing. What the heck is this? Oh boy. 78153-61098-83809-42419-90551. I'm guessing this goes to, like, the code that Alice needs to figure out, the Myrmidon thing? Maybe? Possibly? Is this some kind of phone number?
No, it's too long for that. It's 25 digits.
What is it then?
Don't know. I assume it's some kind of code, but I don't see a key to decode it with.
I heard an odd crackling noise in my helmet. Took me a moment to realize it was a voice. Dio's voice. What's so funny?
Sorry. You guys just had it so fucking backwards I couldn't help myself. You can't find the key to decode it? Well, no shit. The key's right in front of your face.
What?
That's the key.
Thanks. Thanks for giving me the answer.
The message is somewhere else. You need those 25 numbers to decode it.
None of what he was saying made any sense to me. Dio, what's going on here? Who were you trying to call with this thing?
What, you don't know? At least one of you is appropriately ignorant. Fine, whatever. Might as well tell you. I don't really have any reason to hide my identity now that my mission's a success. Besides, she'll probably tell you if I don't. Might as well hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Dio shifted to put his hands behind his head, but didn't bother to get up. I belong to an organization called the Myrmidons. You've probably never heard of it, but there might be a few people out there who've heard of Free the Soul. If you haven't, well, it's a secret religious order with over 1 million true believers. Myrmidons are the hand to free the soul. We do what needs to be done to bring us closer to the new world Free the Soul promises. There are some people who might call us terrorists. Again, from their point of view, I suppose we might be. We're trying to tear down the corrupt world they've built, after all. But when the sun dawns for the first time on our new world, we'll be hailed as saints, holy messengers who cleanse the filth from a dying planet. Well, only a handful of people will really become saints. Not even all the Myrmidons will be guaranteed sainthood. First, you have to be raised with the teaching of Free the Soul from birth. Then you have to be chosen to join the ranks of the elite and achieve great things. Returning from this mission would secure my position. Wow. Okay. So, what was the mission, though, is the question. Free the Soul is built around the teachings of a man named Brother, who founded our order many years ago. His teachings are too profound for ordinary people to understand. But you could say that the core ideas of his doctrine are to separate oneself from worldliness, to destroy greed, and to divorce the soul from the body, to cleanse it. Alright. Sounds a lot like the Radical Sick shit, but I think I've already went over this. Those who follow his teachings with discipline and devotion will be reborn as a new form of human. Only this new species will be able to live in equality in a world without war or starvation. Brother was born into a poor family. I've been told he didn't know his father, and that he lost his mother at a young age. The only family he had was his younger brother, a boy named Left. Okay. They say Brother had a special power, and that he was able to touch the thoughts of other people and see into them. I've been playing The World Ends with You recently, so that's kind of funny. It left him constantly exposed to the filthy greed of mankind. When Brother was 16, Left was found dead. Oh shit. His body was covered in bruises, but the police only made a cursory investigation and quickly ruled his death as suicide. Later, Brother would find out that the killer had paid the police a massive bribe to keep the truth hidden. He burned with rage, but also found himself immersed in cold despair. Eventually, he received a divine revelation. Mankind was thoroughly corrupted by greed. They had to be purified and a new world created. God had given Brother his mission. That was when he began to teach others the truth, and at the age of 26 he started Free the Soul. Once Free the Soul was established, he devoted his resources to research on human cloning so that he could create a new species he foretold. Okay. So was I supposed to be reborn as K or some shit? He invited to assist him a team of scientists from a research facility in the United States. And a year later, the first 10 new humans were born. Oh shit, and one of them was K, I guess? So, is Brother the guy who's K's father figure? That's what it's seeming like. Quite possibly. Those 10 were the first generation of Myrmidons. So, wait, what? That would make... What? Okay, so I gotta be wrong about this then. Anyways, those 10 were the first generation of Myrmidons. Incidentally, I'm from the 4th generation. Cool. Our DNA comes from Left, Brother's younger brother. That means that we all share a face. Ew. All of you? Wow. Okay. And we're all given the same name. left. Okay. Some people think that's weird, but individuality seems much weirder to me. If everyone looks the same, there's no such thing as race or even individuality. With cloning, you don't even need different genders. How could you get more equal than that? Still, there's a little random deviation, and other factors can influence a clone's development. I was the best of my generation, so I was chosen to lead the Myrmidons. Oh, the leader. Interesting. I was probably sent here because Brother noticed the caliber of my skills. My mission was to infiltrate this facility. When I was given my orders, I thought this was going to be my chance. In all my life, I've only ever once been punished for breaking air laws. Oh. It had to do with women. I'd come in contact with someone unclean, and I was considered corrupted. Oh, wow. Okay. Even if I was punished harshly and purified my soul, my dishonor remained. I wanted to prove my loyalty to Brother, so I was determined to be successful on this mission no matter what. Okay. My entire purpose is to be part of the foundation of Brother's new world. Now that I've fulfilled that purpose for the first time in my life, I understand what true happiness is.
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these two hands, mankind is saved.
And what are the mission? What are the mission?
I am your will made flesh.
What is the mission?
In your name, I give thanks.
His voice had taken on an almost reverent tone, and as he finished speaking, he made some sort of odd sign over his chest. Vi shoved his hands away.
I don't care about your goddamn mission. You did this to us. Now we're going to...
What? He did it to us? Did he infect us all with Radical 6? Is that what he did? Maybe that's it. I guess? I don't think he's Zero, though. If he's fucking Zero, then that's stupid. Like, he's responsible for all the evil things and he's Zero? That would be terrible. She grabbed the rock he'd held over her only minutes ago and lifted it over her head. Fi? What are you...
Shut up! You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the password for the number 0 bomb?
Bomb?
God damn it! Didn't I tell you to shut up? Now, tell me, what's the password?
She swung the rock down towards Zeo's head.
Wait! Okay. Fine. It's not gonna do you any good, though. I completed my mission. What are you gonna do with the password at this point?
Not your problem. Just give it to me. Otherwise...
Fine. No skin off my back. The password for the 0 bomb is LXAQNSGDQ.
Fi tossed the rock off to the side. So, is this the big reveal that Dio's the bomber? That'd be fucking stupid. You wanna know why? Because Fi probably came from the pathway where me and Fi talked about, Schrodinger's cat, and it went left on a cliffhanger of me announcing who the bomber was. Which means in another pathway I found out who the bomber was. If I find out in this pathway, because Fi from that pathway threatened him after me having revealed the person, that wouldn't make any sense. That'd be a time paradox. So, yeah. And yet I'm clearly finding out.
You heard that, right, Sigma?
So, yes, I heard it. Huh?
The password. I'm going to try my best to remember it, but I won't know
manage to until after I make the jump. There's a chance I won't remember anything. So you need to memorize it. Just in case. Got it?
I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about, but I was beginning to understand that it was probably pretty important. With that in mind, I repeated the strange series of letters over and over in my head, doing my best to memorize them. LXA, QNS, QDG, GDQ. Blech. LXA, QNS, GDQ. So now we have two...
Okay. We're done with you.
Okay, so now we have 2 bomb passwords, because apparently there's a 0 bomb as well, which means we still need 2 more, I guess. So, he's really the bomber then. Why aren't there any bombs in these pathways then? I don't get it. And also, really? He's the bomber? He kills the old woman, everything else, he's the bomber too, like... And it's all so anticlimactic. Like with Ace, okay, honestly I felt Ace's reveal was a bit anticlimactic as well. But there was more suspense and more mystery in that game. The way things are revealed in this one just feels less suspenseful. I mean, like that's one of my biggest complaints about the first game is how many things are left unexplained. But other than that, one of my biggest problems is the fact that the Ace reveal is kind of anticlimactic. Like, you see it coming. But that said, it's not nearly as anticlimactic as, like, this stuff. Like, it's anticlimactic by standards of, like, the first game. So, I don't know. This game, like, I still don't know who Zero is. If I'm right, it's Luna. And if I'm right, that's gonna be kind of disappointing, honestly. But, the point is... This is too obvious. That's what the point is. Let's move on.
Let's go.
Go where?
Not sure, but I think he does.
Not sure, but I think he does? You don't know, but somebody else does. So Dio knows, you mean?
Get up.
Oh, okay. The way you said that was weird. Fi grabbed Dio's arm and hauled him to his feet. He jerked his arm away petulantly and began to walk. Is there a city near her?
Yeah. Well, not really a city, I guess. More like a shelter. Some people who survived the disaster live there.
Disaster? Okay, so he's not from the past, he's from the present. I know Alice and Clover are from the past. I know Dio now must be from the present. Temioji and Quark are from the present. And then me, Fi, and Luna, if we're all time-traveling robots, we're also from the present. But then Kay is also from the present. So who's the third person that's from the past? It's not the old woman. Is there somebody else? I'm confused. Anyways, moving on. What disaster?
Just shut up and follow me. You can see for yourself.
I looked up. Must have been a clear night, because there were more stars than I'd ever seen before. I thought I could even see the band of the Milky Way. And the red moon with the green highlight. In the middle of that field of stars shone the full moon. A giant red orb looming in the center of the sky. Had it always been so big? How much longer is this gonna go? What? That's it? That's where it ends? Okay, the only reason for that would be if, you know, they get to the shelter and then... Like, really? We don't get killed off, even? I'm disappointed we don't get killed off. But yeah, I really am disappointed we don't get killed off. Really? It's just, oh, we're gonna head to the shelter. And then that's it. That's where it ends. That's really disappointing. Well, alright, so I've reached another ending. That's 4 to 9 now. halfway through the game, right? No, far further than halfway through. We've now beaten all of the second doors, which means all that's left at this point is 1 white door and 5 endings. And probably... I thought if we went through the number 9 door, there'd be another puzzle room. But there isn't. So... But there's gotta be something more in the true ending, I think. Anyways. The point is, we have 2 more passwords. We have the 25 characters as the key for the message, likely for the Alice pathway, and we have the 0 bomb, because apparently there's also a 0 bomb. And Dio is most likely the bomber. Which is kind of disappointing. Very disappointing. This game just has a very disappointing way of revealing things to you. So, yeah. I remember when I still remember when I first found out that someone had likely killed the old woman and infiltrated the group. I'm like, holy shit, that was the first mystery in a while I was getting excited for. And they just revealed it right away in such an anticlimactic state. I was like, really? Really? No deductive powers at work like with Junpei in the first game? Speaking of which, that was anticlimactic too. Like, I mean, it's so obvious we're in the future now because of that. But, and the disease, of course. But, there could have been a really cool reveal where it's like, holy shit, Tenmyoji is Junpei, but I already know it's him. I mean, it hasn't been confirmed, but I know it's him. So, this game is just shitty at covering up its plot twists. Because you know there's going to be a plot twist, or at least you think there's going to be. Maybe it's just going to be anticlimactic again, because a lot of these things have been. Anyways, let's move on. Dio End. Hooray. Behind Blue Eyes. And it's nowhere near as bad as the Clover ending. Even though we didn't get to see them get to the shelter, that was still much more of an ending than the Clover ending. Why is the Clover ending the worst frickin' one? Is it because she's the only person from the first game? But she isn't! Tenmyoji is from the first game. Meh. What is the long string of numbers? So I don't know who the bomber is yet? Are you joking? Who planted the bomb? Who do you fucking think? Is it not Dio? Then how does he know about the bombs? So, like, what the hell? If it is Dio, then I should already freaking know. So, I don't know.